Gregory Peck finally breaks silence on Robert Mitchum. Gregory Peck was born Eldred Gregory Peck on April 5th. Gregory Peck, born Eldred Gregory Peck on April 5, 1916, in La Jolla, California, emerged as one of Hollywood's most respected and enduring actors. From a young age, Gregory's life was shaped by circumstances that could have easily hindered his growth. But instead, they seemed to forge a quiet resilience that would define his character and career. His parents' divorce left him largely in the care of his grandmother, whose influence instilled in him a sense of discipline, morality, and fortitude. Even as a young boy, Gregory's tall stature and commanding presence set him apart. He was a child who naturally carried himself with a dignity beyond his years, a trait that would later become a signature aspect of his on-screen persona. Education played a crucial role in Gregory's development. After completing his early schooling, he attended San Diego State College, where he first explored his intellectual curiosity and began to recognize the potential of storytelling and performance. However, it was upon transferring to the University of California, Berkeley, that he truly discovered his passion for acting. Immersed in an environment that encouraged creative expression, Gregory delved deeply into the craft of performance. Here, he studied the intricacies of character development, narrative structure, and emotional authenticity. This formative period shaped the artistic foundation upon which his entire career would be built. By the time he graduated, Gregory Peck had made the conscious decision to dedicate his life to acting, convinced that through this medium he could both entertain and inspire. The 1940s marked the beginning of Gregory Peck's professional journey in the performing arts. Starting on stage, he quickly demonstrated a rare combination of talent, discipline, and emotional depth. His early performances, characterized by a sincerity and warmth that drew audiences in, allowed him to gain recognition in theatrical circles. Soon, his name became associated with professionalism and a magnetic stage presence. This period on stage was more than just practice. It was a proving ground where he honed his craft, developing the versatility and gravitas that would later define his film career. As his reputation grew, it was inevitable that Hollywood would take notice. In 1944, Gregory Peck made his film debut in Days of Glory, immediately capturing the attention of audiences and critics alike. From his first scene, it was evident that he possessed an uncommon ability to convey moral strength and human complexity. Unlike many actors of his era, whose performances relied heavily on charisma or charm, Gregory's approach was rooted in authenticity. Viewers were struck by the emotional honesty he brought to each role, whether portraying a soldier, a romantic lead, or a conflicted protagonist. This debut set the stage for a career that would blend box office appeal with critical acclaim, establishing him as a leading figure in American cinema. Gregory Peck's rise to stardom was swift. Within a short span, he had become a household name, celebrated for both his talent and the integrity he brought to his roles. His first Academy Award nomination came with The Keys of the Kingdom in 1944, a performance that showcased his ability to embody characters of deep moral conviction. The following year, he worked with the legendary Alfred Hitchcock in Spellbound, 1945, further cementing his status as an actor capable of nuanced, psychologically complex portrayals. These early successes were only the beginning. As the 1940s progressed, Gregory's career trajectory followed a steep ascent, with roles that demanded both emotional intelligence and a commanding screen presence. Throughout the late 1940s and 1950s, Gregory Peck's versatility became increasingly evident. He took on challenging roles in films that addressed social issues, such as Gentleman's Agreement, 1947, where he played a tormented newspaper man confronting anti-Semitism. His performance was widely praised and earned him yet another Academy Award nomination. At the same time, he explored genres like westerns, starring in Duel in the Sun, 1946, and The Gunfighter, 1950, where his portrayals brought gravity and nuance to narratives often dominated by action rather than character. Study. His romantic chemistry with co-stars was equally compelling, most notably in Roman Holiday, 1953, where his pairing with Audrey Hepburn became one of cinema's most beloved duos. Each role, whether dramatic, romantic, or heroic, demonstrated Gregory's capacity to bring depth and humanity to every character. The pinnacle of Gregory Peck's career came in 1962 with his portrayal of Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird, adapted from Harper Lee's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel. This role presented Gregory not just as an actor, but as a moral exemplar. His portrayal of Finch's unwavering sense of justice, empathy, and courage resonated with audiences worldwide. It was a performance that earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor and solidified his place in cinematic history. Atticus Finch became more than a character. He emerged as a cultural icon, symbolizing fairness, moral integrity, and the enduring ideals of justice and equality. Decades later, the role continues to be celebrated as one of the greatest performances in the history of film, a testament to Gregory's skill and the depth of his understanding of human character. Even after reaching such heights, Gregory Peck's career continued to flourish. In 1962, he starred in Cape Fear, where he played a man tormented by the villainous character of Robert Mitchum, demonstrating his ability to act against type and tackle psychologically intense roles. He continued to deliver memorable performances in The Guns of Navarone, 1961, an epic war adventure, and McKenna's Gold, 1969, which highlighted his charisma in Western storytelling. In 1976, he reached a new generation of moviegoers through The Omen, a chilling thriller that reaffirmed his adaptability and relevance in an evolving cinematic landscape. These roles illustrated Gregory's unwavering commitment to exploring diverse narratives and his ability to remain compelling across genres and generations. Beyond the screen, Gregory Peck's life was marked by integrity, compassion, and humanitarian dedication. He was a public figure who did not shy away from moral responsibility. Throughout his career, he was outspoken on issues of social justice, civil rights, and freedom of expression. His advocacy for equality and his willingness to lend his voice and presence to liberal causes earned him admiration both within and outside the entertainment industry. These efforts were recognized in 1969 when he received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, one of the highest civilian honors in the United States, highlighting the impact of his contributions beyond film. Gregory's personal life was equally rich and grounded. In October 1942, he married Finnish-American Greta Kuusinen, a woman of remarkable independence and business acumen. Greta, who had immigrated to the United States, was deeply involved in charitable and humanitarian work and played an important role in the Finnish-American community of Los Angeles. Together, Gregory and Greta built a family founded on love, discipline, and shared values. The couple welcomed 3 children, Jonathan in 1944, Stephen in 1946, and Carrie Paul in 1949. Despite the pressures of fame and the demands of Hollywood, Gregory remained a devoted husband and father, always prioritizing family alongside career ambitions. Gregory Peck's later career, spanning the 1960s through the 1980s, reflected both his adaptability and his enduring appeal. He continued to take on roles that challenged him artistically and resonated with audiences, demonstrating a rare combination of longevity and relevance. His work remained characterized by emotional depth, moral complexity, and a dedication to authentic storytelling. By embracing both classic and contemporary projects, he ensured that his performances spoke to multiple generations, leaving a lasting imprint on American cinema. Socially, Gregory Peck was a man of principle. His public positions on civil rights and humanitarian issues reflected a deep moral compass. He consistently supported organizations promoting equality and justice, never hesitating to use his influence to effect change. Whether advocating for civil liberties or participating in charitable initiatives, Gregory's actions off-screen mirrored the integrity he portrayed on screen. His life exemplified the idea that an artist could wield influence responsibly, using fame to champion causes larger than themselves. Gregory Peck's legacy is both artistic and moral. His performances, from early stage work to defining film roles, reveal a man dedicated to his craft and to the truthful portrayal of human experience. Characters like Atticus Finch endure as symbols of justice, integrity, and compassion, serving as touchstones for generations of viewers. Beyond acting, Gregory's personal and philanthropic endeavors demonstrate a commitment to the betterment of society, cementing his place not only in the annals of Hollywood history, but also in the broader cultural consciousness. In conclusion, Gregory Peck's life and career exemplify the power of talent, dedication, and moral courage. From a challenging childhood in La Jolla to international acclaim as one of Hollywood's most respected actors, he consistently combined artistry with humanity. His contributions to cinema, social justice, and public life leave a legacy that continues to inspire, ensuring that his impact will be felt for decades to come. Whether through unforgettable performances or tireless advocacy, Gregory Peck remains a shining example of the enduring potential of both art and character. Gregory Peck का असर सिर्फ स्क्रीन तक सीमित नहीं था। उन्होंने नए एक्टर्स और फिल्म मेकर्स के लिए मेंटरशिप का भी काम किया। हॉलीवुड में अपने सालों के तजुर्बे के बावजूद पीक ने हमेशा यंग टैलेंट के लिए जगह बनाई। उन्होंने वर्कशॉप्स और मास्टर क्लासेस कंडक्ट की, जहां उन्होंने अपनी एक्टिंग की टेक्निक्स, इमोशनल डेप्थ को पोर्ट्रे करने का तरीका और कैरेक्टर एनालिसिस के बारे में सिखाया। ग्रेगरी का मानना था कि एक एक्टर सिर्फ अपनी परफॉर्मेंस के लिए नहीं, बल्कि अपनी सोच और अप्रोच के लिए भी रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है। उनके मेंटीज ने बार बार उनकी गाइडेंस को ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव और करियर डिफाइनिंग बताया। पीक की मेंटरशिप ने कई एक्टर्स को हॉलीवुड में एस्टैब्लिश करने में मदद की और उनकी लेगेसी एक जनरेशन से दूसरी जनरेशन तक ट्रांसफर हुई। हर बड़े स्टार की तरह ग्रेगोरी पीक भी अपनी जिंदगी में चैलेंजेस और कंट्रोवर्सीज से दोचर हुए। उन्होंने कभी कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं किया अपनी प्रिंसिपल्स के साथ, जिसके वजह से कुछ प्रोड्यूसर्स और स्टूडियोज के साथ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स भी हुए। उनकी आउटस्पोकन नेचर और सोशल एडवोकेसी कभी-कभी इंडस्ट्री के कंजर्वेटिव नॉर्म्स के साथ क्लैश करती थी। लेकिन ग्रेगरी ने कभी भी अपनी इंटेग्रिटी को कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं किया। पब्लिक और मीडिया ने कभी उनके पर्सनल लाइफ और पॉलिटिकल स्टैंसेस को एग्जैजरेट किया, लेकिन पीक हमेशा कामली रिस्पॉन्ड करते रहे, प्रूविंग दैट डिग्निटी और पेशेंस उनके पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ का इंटीग्रल पार्ट था। यह चैलेंजेस उनके कैरेक्टर को और मजबूत बनाते गए और उनकी पब्लिक इमेज को एक प्रिंसिपल्ड और रिस्पेक्टेड फिगर के रूप में सॉलिडिफाई कर दिया। ग्रेगरी पीक की एक्सेलेंस को रिकॉग्निशन मिलना इनएविटेबल था। उन्होंने कई प्रेस्टिजियस अवार्ड्स जीते, जैसे कि एकेडमी अवार्ड्स, गोल्डन ग्लोब्स और क्रिटिक्स एक्कोलेड्स। सबसे आइकॉनिक अवार्ड उन्हें टू किल अ मॉकिंगबर्ड के लिए बेस्ट एक्टर एकेडमी अवार्ड में मिला, जो उनके मॉरल क्लैरिटी और आर्टिस्टिक ब्रिलियंस को सेलिब्रेट करता था। 1969 में उन्हें प्रेसिडेंशियल मेडल ऑफ फ्रीडम दिया गया, जो उनकी ह्यूमैनिटेरियन एफर्ट्स और सोसाइटी में पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट के लिए था। उनके नाम पे फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स और एक्टिंग स्कॉलरशिप्स भी एस्टैब्लिश हुई, जिससे उनकी लेगेसी एजुकेशन और कल्चरल डेवलपमेंट के फील्ड में भी एक्सटेंड हुई। हर अवार्ड और ऑनर सिर्फ उनके टैलेंट के लिए नहीं, बल्कि उनकी सोशल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस, एडवोकेसी और इंटेग्रिटी के लिए भी था। डिकेड्स के बाद भी ग्रेगोरी पीक के काम का इम्पैक्ट ऑडियंस और फिल्म मेकर्स पर क्लियरली दिखाई देता है। एटिकस फिंच का कैरेक्टर कल्चरल और एजुकेशनल कॉन्टेक्स्ट में आइकॉनिक बन गया, और उनके वेस्टर्न्स और थ्रिलर्स की स्टोरी टेलिंग अब भी फिल्म एंथुसियास्ट्स के लिए स्टडी मटेरियल है। मॉडर्न एक्टर्स और डायरेक्टर्स उनकी परफॉर्मेंसेस को बेंचमार्क के रूप में साइटे करते हैं और उनके काम को क्लासिक अमेरिकन सिनेमा के स्टैंडर्ड के रूप में माना जाता है। ग्रेगरी का नाम सिर्फ एक एक्टर के लिए नहीं, बल्कि एक मॉरल एग्जाम्पलर और कल्चरल आइकॉन के लिए भी लिया जाता है। उनकी फिल्म्स, इंटरव्यूज और पब्लिक अपीयरेंसेस अब भी रिसर्च और इंस्पिरेशन के लिए रिफर की जाती हैं, प्रूविंग देयर टाइमलेस रेलेवेंस। ग्रेगरी पीक का पर्सनल फिलॉसफी हमेशा रूटेड था इन इंटेग्रिटी, एम्पैथी और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। उनका मानना था कि एक एक्टर का रोल सिर्फ एंटरटेनमेंट प्रोवाइड करना नहीं, बल्कि सोसाइटी को क्वेश्चन और इंस्पायर करना भी है। सिविल राइट्स, इक्वालिटी और फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन में उनका कमिटमेंट उनकी पर्सनैलिटी का इंटीग्रल पार्ट था। पीक का यह अप्रोच उनकी एक्टिंग में भी दिखा। हर कैरेक्टर में उन्होंने एक मॉरल फ्रेमवर्क और इमोशनल ऑथेंटिसिटी मेंटेन की। इस फिलॉसफी के वजह से उनके परफॉर्मेंसेस ना सिर्फ मेमोरेबल बने, बल्कि ऑडियंस के लिए ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव भी साबित हुए। उनकी बिलीफ्स ने उन्हें एक एक्टर से ज्यादा एक लीडर और रोल मॉडल के रूप में पोजीशन दिया। ग्रेगरी पीक ने अपने करियर के लास्ट डेकेड्स में भी काम कंटिन्यू किया, लेकिन उनका फोकस मेंटरशिप, एडवोकेसी और सेलेक्ट प्रोजेक्ट्स पर शिफ्ट हो गया। उन्होंने रिफ्लेक्टिव इंटरव्यूज में अपनी लाइफ और करियर के बारे में इनसाइट्स शेयर किए, जहां उन्होंने ऑनेस्टी और ह्यूमिलिटी के साथ अपनी सक्सेसेस और फेलियर्स को डिस्कस किया। अपनी जिंदगी के एंड तक उनका डेडिकेशन एक्टिंग और सोशल कॉजेज के लिए अनवेवरिंग रहा। पब्लिक और मीडिया उनके वर्क और लाइफ फिलॉसफी को सेलिब्रेट करते रहे और उनका एग्जाम्पल यंगर जनरेशन्स के लिए एक गाइड बन गया।